So, lancehead viper time. There we go. Strikes the rodent right away, of course. And this is the Bothrops atrox female specimen. There you go, see the venom kick in there. Easy peasy. Of course, the lancehead vipers are known to have some very potent venom in particular. The venom is actually mostly hemorrhagic and cytotoxic as well. There we go. And this is actually the bright color morph that was considered to be a Bothrops columbiensis before. But this is not a valid species anymore. Now they are just also considered as Bothrops atrox, which is the common lancehead pit viper, found all throughout Latin America pretty much. And together with the close relatives of this snake, for example Bothrops asper, they are responsible for more human fatalities than pretty much any other snake within their geographic range. So they are overall one of the more dangerous vipers in my opinion, just from their very agile nature alone. They have a huge strike range. And that's actually the reason why I moved her into this somewhat larger cage, and higher in particular. She was in a much smaller cage before, which most snakes obviously are gonna prefer, you know. They like the smaller cages better because I guess it gives them more sense of security. However, when it comes to the security of myself, it is definitely easier to move her in and out of a larger cage with the hook than coax her into the small cage every time I have to clean it up back inside, you know. But with this cage it works reasonably well. There we go. So I think I'm gonna feed the green pit viper next, and probably, oh, there we go. Catch her yawn right there, very nice. Over to her getting her fangs back in place. As you could probably see right there, they are quite sizable, even for a pit viper that size. Obviously in combination with their very precise and wide strike range, that's gonna make for a very effective delivery system. So let's go on to the next one then. So let's see if she likes to take that mouse from the tweezers or from the edge of the cage. Oh, come on. I would like her to take it right there, but never mind. Sometimes they are a bit irritated from the tweezers. But now she's gonna go full focus, see? There we go. Boom. Very nice. See how she took the time to get a perfect strike right behind the head. It's a typical green pit viper behavior right there. They always hold on to the prey item no matter what. See? There we go. I think the venom just killed that mouse off. It was rather quick actually. Very nice. So let's go on to the next one then. There we go. It was insanely fast. He struck that rodent the second it got thrown into that cage. And there we go, and of course the venom kicked in already as well. With the Crotalus helleri it's almost instantaneous. And you're gonna see the effects of the venom pretty much right away. And that actually also differentiates most vipers from elapids. You know, if you get bitten as a human. With elapids, from what I've been told, actually it sometimes takes several hours on end until you can actually say if it's a dry bite or not, because the venom kicks in much later. With a viper, you're gonna know right away if you're envenomated or not, pretty much, from at least what I've been told. There we go. So next up, I'm going to feed the Crotalus viridis. This is an albino female specimen, and she's a very confused snake. Every time I open her cage up, she's jumping out and trying to get me to feed her, but this time she didn't even notice that I already put a mouse in her cage, but she will notice now. Just give her a few seconds. There we go. Now she's focused. And she stopped rattling as well, see? Oh, there we go. And now that she actually noticed that she's being fed, she's gonna stay inside the cage. I can assure you that. Oh, another strike. That was a very nice one. But again, she's only weird when I'm trying to open the cage up. Then afterwards, when she is getting what she wants, she usually is complying, as you can see now. So let's see then how long it actually takes for that venom to kill that mouse. Sometimes with the prairie rattlesnakes, it does take a bit longer. From at least what I can tell, it is interesting because their venom is rather potent. They do have neurotoxic components within their venom as well, even though they aren't as present as, for example, in Crotalus scutulatus or in the neotropical rattlesnakes. But one interesting thing about their venom is as well that babies or the very young individuals have much more potent venom, drop for drop. Okay, so within the first 6 to 12 months of their life, they have more potent venom because this way they can kind of compensate for the fact that obviously they can't produce as much venom as an adult specimen would. Okay. So you can imagine that an adult prairie rattlesnake with over 1 meter length is gonna be able to deliver a lot of venom with one strike and still have enough left in reserve. With a baby one, this is not gonna be the case necessarily, and they will have to hunt comparably large prey items when they're small in particular as well. So this is a very interesting evolutionary adaptation right there. I don't know of any other venomous snake where the babies are so much more venomous. Maybe it's just something that isn't well studied enough. There we go. Seems like the mouse is pretty much dead now. And again, the prairie rattlesnakes, I think they are very beautiful, and I can definitely recommend them to other venomous snake keepers, even though I feel like they are a bit overlooked at times. They are very easy snakes to take care after, just as easy to manage in captivity as cottonmouths or cobras, at least from my experience. So I'm gonna feed the copperheads as well. And I definitely need to start recording sooner than just when I throw the rodent in, because as you can see, some of the snakes, they are so aggressive feeders that they strike pretty much the second the mouse is getting thrown in there. Like, you can replay that, but I don't think that mouse even touched the ground before he struck at it. This is the male specimen, actually, by the way. Agkistrodon laticinctus. So the broad-banded variants. Of course, the copperheads, they are very variable in coloration and pattern overall, or at least the contortonix. This was a subspecies of Agkistrodon contortonix before, and now there were a lot of revisions done similar to what they did with the cottonmouths. There we go, and as you can see, that rodent is almost dead. It's still twitching around a bit, but he's gonna be feasting on that any time. But see how he's laying a real close eye on that mouse. He's gonna know the exact second when he is able to start and swallow it. But that rodent still seems to be pretty much alive. There we go. With the copperhead, sometimes it does take a bit longer until the mouse is passed out. I don't think the venom is actually designed to target mammals in particular, as it is also rather weak towards humans. So he's yawning as well, but he didn't show his fangs. There we go, now he's flipped over on his back. So it's still reasonably quick. I've seen take down some copperheads where they also killed a mouse in a few seconds within delivering the venom. Sometimes it's just a matter of how much they try and get into the prey item. Obviously, the snakes, they can control very precisely how much venom they want to deliver, and they are gonna know how much it will take to kill the prey within a reasonable amount of time. There we go. So I think I'm gonna leave him alone now and feed the female next. There we go. And as you can see, it was another immediate strike. Oh, another one. There we go. And I think I actually mixed them up. I have to replay the video to make sure if I actually did, but this is the male specimen right there. I think I've said that we're going to feed the female next, but of course this is actually the female who was fed before. Now this is the male specimen. He has a much darker head, and the female has overall more bright coloration. And obviously with vipers you can tell from the tails reasonably well, from the shape or length of the tail, which gender the animal has. There we go.